MBA is considered as the best investment as it offers very quick returns. Most of the students they go for MBA for career escalation or career progression or to get into some management role. Today we invite Mr. Pavandeep Singh from University Canada Best, and we will discuss about why anyone should look for going for MBA and also what impact COVID-19 has on the Canadian education as of now. Welcome, Mr. Pavan.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andarji. Thank you, Team Study Next, to provide me an opportunity on behalf of UCW to speak to the students about the scope, as you were saying, that how the beneficial can be this program to the international students. So I'm pleasure to be here actually with you today. Thank you.
Uh, so to start with, let us start with why MBA. This is everyone wants to know.
Yeah, so of course, it's a actually very broad platform, and I can say it's a very uh, broad thing to talk about or discuss in a session. I mean, MBA we cannot just compete it in a one session actually. So we need a lot of sessions to talk about MBA, why MBA is important. But anyhow, I mean, see, if I not go anywhere, if I talk about myself, when I was a young child, when I just pass out from a college or school, my dream was to get into an MBA degree, because the charm of having MBA in your hand, it is something different for Indian students, definitely. This is one thing, because even in our society, when people generally say you have done your 12th, what next? You might say, I want to be an engineer. Okay, you've done engineering, now what? Now MBA. Because MBA is such a common terminology in every Indian families, that until you do not have MBA in your hand, you won't be considered a successful person. So this is something which is there in our mind since ages. But I must say that MBA is beyond than that. It is a degree which actually assists students to get into their dream jobs, to landing into a perfect career in this competitive market. I must say MBA is a route to that destination. So why MBA? Yes, I mean, the first thing which I would like to focus here is the value of the CV. See, as we now living in a market where there's a huge competition, it's a cutthroat competition in every field. And if we say that students want to make their career bright, or if they want to get into a good job options, they should be having masters in their hand. Without having masters, we understand the value of education, especially in India, or even we consider it any part of the world. Masters always uh, consider as a higher degree to get into a stable job option. So if people want to get into a good uh, uh, career, definitely I must suggest they should get into MBA or any masters related to management. And management is something which not only works for the employees or the employers. If somebody want to be an entrepreneur or want to start their own setup, definitely management is something which is required. So management is need in every phase of the life, whether it is a professional life or it's a personal. You should be a good manager. I mean, if I'm not a good manager, I mean, how much good you are with your ability doesn't matter. So that is how MBA is required, and why still it is one of the most dominating degree around the world, just because the reason it gives lot of career options and a secured position in the future for the international student. That's why I must suggest that anyone at any age in their life, sooner or later, everyone does need an MBA degree. So it is very common. If you do not have management skills, you cannot survive in this competitive market at all. So this is one of the biggest reason why I always say to the student that why MBA is required and why you should get into MBA. So as being a universal program, everyone should opt for it if they are actually looking for a secured career. So these are the basically uh, points which I really wanted to make out to the students, which I generally tell to the students every time, that why you should get into MBA program. Because see, earlier we used to feel that MBA can only be done by the management students, those who have completed their BCom, BBA, or they're coming from a business degree, they should get into MBA, or those who are coming from a business background, those parents or ancestors already into a business, they only should have an MBA degree. But no, not at all. The faith has been gone. Now the situation is like every field students want to have some management knowledge. So even if I won't talk about Canada, if I talk about India as well, we have n numbers of top B schools in India. But I must say that if I consider like top three, top five B schools like I am Ahmedabad, I am Bangalore, I am Kolkata, I am Delhi. So what happening there? If you go and if you meet the MBA aspirants in IIMs, you can find that majority of the students are coming from the technical backgrounds, right? So that means 70% gentry which you find in IIMs doing management degrees, they are actually coming from technical backgrounds. So it was a rat race once when everyone wanted to get into engineering or other stuffs. But management is something which never gonna die. I mean, this is something which people need it in their daily life, in their business part, in their career, in their jobs. So this is something essential. I must say that MBA is not a choice, but yes, it is a thing. It is essential to be, in the top in the hierarchy in any of the management where you want to go or want to make your career. So that's how MBA definitely is required.
And what are the basically average salaries which a person, gets after the management degree?
Okay. Well, actually, as I said, I'm from UCW. I love to talk about Canada a lot in terms of salary packages, in terms of telling the student that what are the options they would be having, what sort of jobs they can get it, whether they want to get into a blue chips organization or directly multinational companies, they're going to hire them. So there are a lot of things which definitely I would love to discuss it. But before getting into it, I would love to share a very one shocking, uh, you know, um, stats of Indian management part. What are the scenarios there actually when people do an MBA from non-top business schools in India? I mean, I'm not talking about IIMs or top 15 B schools, but actually the results are really pathetic in terms of employment. Because as a middle class students, most of the people are having dream to come to big towns, complete their MBA, and they want to get settled down in their life. But actually, the scenario is something different. So there was actually a survey which has been done in 2018, and out of it, we came to know that the ratio of employability is only 6% out of 100 if we talk about the jobs placements. So this is just because that most of the students sometimes they don't get into it. I mean, they don't have that particular knowledge to survive into the management companies. But thanks to the culture where people are now moving ahead to the international countries like Canada, I must say UCW career options or placement records are fantastic for last 3 years. We are successfully able to recruit almost 99% students, those who complete their programs. So job placements
Which is a
would
very,
not
very
be a difficult.
excellent placement. No?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
It's a
So
very
it's
high placement, percentage.
yeah, that's how a lot of international people, students, they like coming to our university because we do not just want to offer them a degree, we want to offer them a career. So career can only be offered when we actually help and support them to get into a jobs. And as a university, it is our motive, it is our way to teach the students so they can actually get into a good job placement. So that is how salary packages, if I talk about now, which was your main question actually, Mr. Ender, that Generally, I must say if somebody is having a good work experience, like 3 to 4 years minimum or beyond that, they can land up with a very good job. Is almost like $35,000 to $40,000 per annum. This is the salary packages what our UCW students are getting after finishing their MBA from UCW. But in case if somebody is just a fresher, like if you just have completed your degree and coming to us for an MBA program, you don't have to be disheartened because your starting package something would be around above 22,000 Canadian dollars, which is a good and stable, package what you can get it up. So the more experience you have, the more of the chances to get into good companies, getting into or hired by the employers, the best employers in Vancouver or in British Columbia, and the salary packages, of course, would be very higher. But in case if you are a fresher or if you're having below 3 years work experience, there again wouldn't be a problem because our salary packages, even for the freshers, are up to the mark in Vancouver City. So that's how we are able to manage the salary packages for both the professionals as well as for the freshers and the experience at par level. So students do not have to worry about the salary packages that what they are getting up because what we are offering them, that is definitely, it's such a great to get into it. Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Thank you. Thanks for giving such an insightful information. And so there are students who have got around experiences of 7 or 8 years. They have done, they are into engineering and they want to go in for engineering management. So would such a course would be helpful for them?
Yeah, see, Mr. As I said, MBA basically is a universal program. So if
Yeah.
we talk about MBA as a whole, what they actually
Mm.
want to learn, because there are different topics, different course modules which they have to cover in the 2 years when they're gonna be get a degree. So in that part, we're gonna teach them a project management, which is of course a very useful course modules for especially for technical students because we have a lot of people coming up from the technical background and
Yeah.
they can get into leadership as well because what happens I need a lot of international students those who are having a good work experience of 5 to 6 years and above. They are already working into a managerial position. They just want to upgrade their position or the skills. They want to be a CEO or want to upgrade into the hierarchy. So I must say that leadership is really really a good option for the technical students or even the students coming from the various backgrounds. So they will be having the complete knowledge that how management system works. And in the course
Right.
module, we teach a lot of components which relate to the technical backgrounds too. Yeah. So we have the option. Yes.
And since on 8th of October we have received one good news that students will now be able to travel to Canada post 20th of October. Now there are other measures which has to be taken care of before that, but now students will be able to enjoy the campus life. I think Canada is opening up, and by January, I think most of the courses will be on an on-campus format rather than on an online format. So, what does a student learns when we talk about an international experience while traveling here from India? Uh, Students from everywhere, from all around the world, they come to Canada to study. So, what kind of cultural experiences along with that, MBA which they study, they get, and what do they gain from it?
Yeah, a very important question. Thank you so much for asking this actually, because a lot of people generally they are in a mindset that what sort of life we'll be having there, apart from the studies, what sort of daily routine we would be having up, what we can learn, what is the difference between an online studies or the on-campus studies. So definitely the first benefit what international students can experience in any country, especially while coming to Canada, is the diversity. So as we know that in this market, when we go out, we meet hundreds of people from almost 44 nationalities. So in our campus, we have people coming from all over the European countries. We have people coming from various Asian countries. So when we go to the campus, you can actually meet the people coming from all over the world. And this is what is the best part, at least for me, I must say that when I was very, very young, I always wanted to meet people from different nationalities so I can learn new languages, I can learn about their culture, I can share the traditions. And actually, when I go for my career, when I look for a job, because you never know in this global market who could be your boss, who could be your company, your manager. So if you are having the different perspective of various nationalities knowledge, first of all, it really gonna help. It open actually the students a lot in their mindset, because in India, either most of the time they travel to the big cities, or either they can complete their studies in their own country. So we don't have much options to meet people from different countries actually, or the nationalities. But there, the perspective is very open. The first thing, there's the biggest and the plus point I must say, that what international students can get it by meeting people from different nationalities. Now, coming back, second point of mine, what I feel personally that which helps them, or the difference in online or on campus, is like they actually go for a practical knowledge. See, uh, the only, likewise in Indian education system, we have a process where generally people go for 3-year bachelors. Most of the students, if they are doing regular studies, they cannot go for jobs. They don't offer jobs even part time in India, right? So once they come, once they are graduate, yeah, still they considered as freshers despite of having a degree, even from the big B schools or any of the technical colleges or the universities. But there, the best part is that they can actually experience the practical knowledge. They can gain the practical experience with the employers, with the companies where they would like to work in the future. If I would like to be a work in any hospitality or tourism industry, since the day I land up there, since the day any Indian student land up in Canada, they can start serving, they can start working, they can join that industry from the first day. So once they will complete their degree, till then they will be, there's so much experience that of course there is no chance that they won't get a good job. So practical knowledge is really very important. This is what international students are experiencing and what they want to get into. So that's how we offer these sort of facilities to our students. So for me, definitely these two are the major things what they look to take advantage of on-campus studies rather than going on online studies, and which they are actually missing right now.
Yeah. But they'll soon be able to join.
Very, very soon. We are even very much excited because UCW has already know that we have came up with a new campus, a very big campus at 90,000 square feet, beautifully designed. We are welcoming all the international students. We are very much eager to welcome all of the students coming from the world to land up in the campus and can start classes on campus. So definitely would like to see them in the near future. Yeah.
So are we still accepting applications for January intake, or it has gotten full?
We have still seats available for January 2020 intake because our classes are like rotational basis. So we have multiple classes running in a day. So it's a 3 hours a day class. So since morning we run up till evening because we have professional students also coming, for MBA program and for other degrees.
Yeah.
So still we are open for January intake, and if students would like to apply, they can apply right now as well. There won't be any problem. Yeah, we are open for all the programs.
And what is the application fee right now which the university is charging?
Generally, our application fees for all the program is 150 Canadian dollars. But I have a good piece of news for all the students of yours and from India that if somebody is having overall 6, not less than 5.5 in IELTS, there is an application fee waiver running also. We do not charging any application fee from the students if they are having overall 6, not below 5.5.
Okay. Since IELTS exams were not being held, and most of the students are still in the process of either preparing or taking those exams. So can a student apply for a conditional offer letter with UCW?
Definitely, students can apply for conditional offer letter with us. There won't be any problem. We just require the registration of IELTS or any examination like PTE or Duolingo. And with that registration receipt, they can apply for the conditional offer letter. We issue them the letter, and once they're done with their exams, you just send us the mark sheet or TRF, and we release the unconditional one. There won't be any problem. Yeah.
Oh, the university is quite considerate about the students in this matter.
Very much, very much. Since UCW, we are actually very much supportive. I mean, you would be the best person, I must say, to talk about the UCW, because we already have a glad to having very good students from your end, and as Study Next is our one of the premier partner for UCW. So I must say that UCW is promoting the programs. Is not just about the giving them the option, but we are helping them. We are supporting them financially. Like in COVID-19, where people were not able to travel, and only the students, those who have got the visa before 18th of March, they could travel. In that situation also, where the 14 days restriction still is there, we are offering them $650 a voucher, which is a good handsome amount for the international student to at least live in a decent hotel in Vancouver and can come up with their quarantine plan. So we are supporting them financially. Even Mr. Inder, I would like to tell you one more thing, which is already you know, but might be viewers not knowing it, that UCW is still supporting the international students if they are not able to travel to Canada right now, and if they are facing any issues like internet issues to study online, UCW is offering them the internet facility as well at their home in India. So till this extent, we are supporting the students, so they cannot miss out their studies. Yeah.
Oh my God! So UCW is going every way which they find the student, to help the students.
Yeah, definitely. This is our main motive, to support the students till any extent, because once they will be a part of our family, we just do not want them to offer them a degree. As I said earlier, we want to provide them a career. That is how, from the first day itself until they get into a good career, we are with them. This is what we make assure to all our students actually.
Basically, the students which we have sent to UCW, we have got a very good feedback of the cultures and about the teaching which they are getting over there. And even in one of the all cases, we have sent a student who has got a bit more than 10 years of work experience.
Yeah,
so we have got a very good experience. Yeah.
So as I always say, age is of course just a matter for us. If somebody comes to me at the age of 60 with a walking stick, I won't mind it. The only condition is person must be able to walk. So if somebody is able to walk, having a willing to learn, want to get into an MBA program, wanted to achieve something, we are open with it. There won't be any problem. So, we have a lot of students coming from various backgrounds, like teaching people. We have those who are teachers there. Now they're studying MBA. We have technical people. We have doctors. So people come from all other, occupations, those who want to get into MBA programs. So we are very, very open. Yeah. So there's no age criteria. Yes.
A management experience can be required by anybody. He may be from any stream, any experience.
Anyone can do this program. If they're having a few years of work experience in any field, definitely they can get into MBA program easily. It's easy to justify the reason to go for MBA program, because see, it is I'm not saying that it's a very easy program. It's a little tougher course, because the value what they will be getting after completion of the program, they cannot even imagine from here. The CV, the weightage what they are putting up into their resume is really very high. So if they are having certain year of work experience, it will give them the extra advantage actually.
Do students get any kind of a practical experience or something like internship kind of a thing during their study?
Okay, so UCW is basically a business-oriented university. So first of all, we do not promote any program except business courses. We do not have a technical degree. We don't offer any medical programs. No, we are purely into business. So what we have started now for the international students, like every week, we call the entrepreneurs, we call the CEO, we call the managers of a good reputed companies in Vancouver or in BC to speak to the students on the weekly basis. So once generally people from all over the industry, they come and meet the students, they share their experiences. They share the stories that how they can get into the job market in Vancouver. And and this sort of culture we have developed in the university, that people they will be knowing the insight even that how job market works in Canada. First thing. Second, in terms of internship, as of now, directly we do not offer any internship with international students, but I must say our location, as you know, it's one of the prime location. It is downtown Vancouver, where we have, I must say, hundreds of business hubs, restaurants, So students do not have to worry about the job. They easily go for part-time jobs, and practical they are getting it, and theoretical part we all are teaching up with experienced people, so they won't have to worry about it all.
Definitely. Sir, I think we have covered most of the things.
Sir, I think we have covered most of the things.
If you'd like to add anything
If
on
you'd
it
like to add
which you
anything
missed
on
out.
which you missed out.
Hey, it's good to go because MBA is really wanted. I want to tell them that what the scope of. I just want to tell them that what exactly the scope of MBA, and I guess we have covered most of the things. But a lot of curiosity of the students among definitely would be there. So I would love to meet you soon. With more insight about Vancouver and about MBA program. Yeah, I must say for now it's good to go with.
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Pawan. It was a very nice, this discussion with you. And I think
Thank you so much,
students who
Mr.
want to
providing
pursue
me an opportunity
MBA,
today.
they have gained a lot. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And we will
Thank
meet
you so
up
much.
soon
Thank
on
you, sir.
different
Thank you.
topics.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Okay.